What's up, guys? NFL Talk. Fourth video of Sunday Night Football. We have the New England Patriots defeating the Pittsburgh Steelers 27 to 16, which was no brainer. Knowing that the fact that Ben Roethlisberger is gone. We don't know when he's gonna come back. We're hoping that he's gonna come back later this year, basically. Um, Basically, Pittsburgh Steelers are currently kind of handicapped. Well, actually, handicapped indefinitely on the offense. That high-powered offense, which still did a very pretty good job tonight. A pretty good job. Um, but the New England Patriots are on another level. And this being that Big Ben is gone doesn't take away the fact that Tom Brady is just going off. Even though he didn't have a perfect game tonight, definitely not. But this whole team, this whole offense is just destroying everybody that's getting in their way. Just smack them up. Smack them up in the rush, smack them up in the receiving, everywhere. Defense and all. So you gotta give it up for the New England Patriots for doing a good job. So let's start out with Tom Brady. 19 completions out of 26, 222 yards, and 2 TDs from the pass. Pretty good job, even though the completion is a little bit off. Well, no, actually, I have to take that back. He just took a little bit shorter passes, seeing how the completions and attempts ratio was looking. We look at the receivers. Gronk, Rob Gronkowski, 4 receptions, 93 yards, a touchdown. Pretty much balling out of his mind because he got his boy back. You got Element coming behind, 9 receptions, 60 yards. You have White, 2 receptions, 32 yards and a touchdown. And you got Hogan, 2 receptions, 25 yards. And then you got this boy Blount coming from the rush, 24 attempts, 127 yards, and 2 TDs. Big time game from him. Very good game from him. They did have a couple of fumbles, losses too. But overall, they had a pretty good game. A very good game. The defense did a quite good job. Got an interception, got a forced fumble, got a lot of tackles in this game. So pretty good job from the New England Patriots, which I expect nothing less. Now for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Landry, I think that's Landry Jones, the backup for Big Ben. 29 completions out of 47, 281 yards, a touchdown, and an interception, which I would say that's not bad at all. That's a pretty good game from him. And a lot of people have doubted this guy a lot. I have doubted this guy a lot. People feeling like, they're going to lose a couple of games, which I expect. But a lot of people have said that this guy's going to play. He's gonna underplay. Basically, he's not going to do so well in the upcoming games. But this game against a great defense that is the New England Patriots, nice job, very nice job. Another instance is Antonio Brown from the receiving team. A lot of people are saying that there's not much of a chemistry between Landry Jones and Antonio Brown whenever they're on the court. Antonio Brown doesn't seem to get the numbers that he usually gets with Big Ben. But this time, he got it. 7 receptions, 106 yards. A fantastic game from him. Hayward Bay, 3 receptions, 30 yards, and a touchdown. The only touchdown for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Everything else was field goals. Hamilton, 3 receptions, 36 yards. Colts didn't have much of a game. He only had 1 reception and 4 yards. Not good. And then you have Le'Veon Bell with 10 receptions, 68 yards. And then you have him in the rushing, 21 attempts from the carry, 81 yards. Pretty good game from him. Very good game from him. This guy has been the most efficient guy Ever since he came off his substance abuse suspension, he has been trying to prove himself, just dogging everybody, just trying to be very resourceful, and he's doing that for the Pittsburgh Steelers team. I really like that. He's very versatile in terms of position. Um, the defense, they got a couple of tackles going in for tonight. Pretty good. They got a forced fumble, and you got a lot of tackles. You got this boy Timmons, 11 tackles, which is fantastic from him. Pretty good. So that's pretty much it. Pittsburgh Steelers go 4-3. Unfortunately, there's still a lot more games to go. We don't know when Big Ben's gonna come back. We don't know. Hopefully they can hold off until he comes back, and hopefully they have a good enough record to continue on and try to make the playoffs. The New England Patriots 6-1. They're currently now the best in the NFL, which is crazy. It's like you're wondering who's gonna stop them, who's really gonna stop them. Maybe the Broncos with their defense, the Vikings. Pittsburgh Steelers were pretty much the number one team that was supposedly able to defeat the New England Patriots, but with Big Ben gone, who knows? Who really knows? At least in terms of the AFC, we don't know who could beat the New England Patriots now. Seeing that the Bengals are messed up, we don't know how they're gonna come back from that. The Colts are struggling. The Broncos are struggling. Everybody's struggling. So we don't know what's going to happen to them. New England looks like they're going to have a straight ahead. They're pretty much a good direction to go to make it to the AFC Championship and possibly the Super Bowl, the way how this looks. So that's it for me. 2 more videos to go for me. So later on, peace.